Welcome to PLZ Fan Zone in conjunction with the Scottish Football Union. I'm delighted to say Graham Robertson joins me now. As a Jambo, Graham, does it get any better than a night in Austria?
I don't think so. I remember Mike Galloway scoring the last time we were there to sneak a 1-0 victory. But last night was truly remarkable. I remember actually the Bayern Munich game at Tynecastle thinking that was probably the highlight of a European adventure. But last night, I think, beats the lot. It was just a fantastic and remarkable team performance.
Over and above that, you're looking at individuals. Everybody's talking about Boruc this morning with the 2 penalty saves. But prior to that, did you feel an air of confidence about the way the game started and the way Hearts were going about their business?
I think, to be fair, in the first half, we were set up defensively and we kind of contained the game. Didn't really look like losing a goal, but lo and behold, we did. But from the second half onwards, I thought we were truly, it was a fantastic turnaround, truly a proper team performance. Individually, there were some fantastic players, but collectively, the unit defended well, attacked when they had the opportunity. And to be fair, we didn't give many chances away. And even with the 10 men, we were actually still very comfortable. And I did believe that we had a chance of sneaking it in the 90 minutes. And of course, when that didn't happen and you go extra time, you think, will the 10 men catch up with you? And it didn't. It didn't. We controlled the second half. We began to again sit back and shape again into extra time. But again, we looked very comfortable and we were very adventurous when the opportunity arose. I was very pleased for the players. Miller was a herculean performance. I just can't express how satisfied I was watching this man who's played everywhere apart from goalkeeper in recent weeks. Put another fantastic performance, ending up with a fantastic goal, and then having to stay on the pitch when he should have been substituted, but lo and behold, we had no substitutes left, and he was still trying to walk at a quick pace late in the game, trying to cover space to try and make sure that we didn't lose that last-minute goal. Unfortunately, we did.
I was at Tynecastle a couple of times, and I was getting a bit worried about a guy who was undoubtedly Falkirk's greatest threat last year on the left wing was being utilised in areas where I didn't feel as if Hearts were getting the best out of him, because I thought he was one of the best signings of the summer at Tynecastle, and lo and behold, I think you're starting to see the best of him and what he can do and how much of a threat he can be.
I think you're right, and again, injuries have kind of forced the manager's hand to look at the squad and like a jigsaw puzzle and just fit people into places they shouldn't really go, and that applies to Miller. I think when he settles down into his favoured position, he can get even better. He's a player that has always impressed me at Falkirk. He's an intelligent player. He's a hard-working player, but he's also highly skilled. He's a goal scorer. He has the bottle to take penalties, which is always a good thing, a penalty shootout. To be honest, when he took the first penalty last night, I had to take a deep breath because I had visions of him pulling a hamstring on the way up to take the penalty. I wanted him to score so much. It was quite painful. But no, what a fantastic player. And he must be looking at a squad opportunity in the Scotland setup soon, because he's turning in performances like that week in, week out.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't disagree with you there. What do you make of Wouter Vrancken as well? Because sometimes, people start to make knee-jerk reactions about the coach, about if it's not going according to plan early on. Do you feel Hearts can have as good a season this season and maybe run it close again with regards to the title?
I think the Hearts fans have got to be patient. I do think the Jamestown project is in its early stages. I think Vrancken is the absolute best manager for us. I'm highly impressed with him. He's a tough manager. He's respected. He's a proven manager. And his collective management of the squad, which is quite a large number, is very good. Also, his man management skills are coming to the fore as well. I don't know if you've seen the clip where in the dressing room he singled out Kabore for a little bit of praise. That's a man who understands that player had gone through the heartbreak of losing his place to James Wilson and then coming back on and scoring that equalising goal. And for him to take the opportunity to single out Kabore in that circumstance boosts the player. You've seen the squad respond to that remark, and that shows me a man manager of the highest order that is the right person to lead this club.
And I wonder if the head of social media will get a pat in the back today as well, Graham, because that post was a great noise up to anybody who watched the previous night when Celtic were in Austria getting spanked.
Well, do you know what? I really try and not look at other football teams in Scotland, but I actually did watch the Celtic game, and a wry kind of smile when they actually lost. It's not a good thing for Scottish football. Ultimately, we want all the Scottish teams to do well. But my main concern is Heart Midlothian Football Club. So that's my first concern. What happens elsewhere? And understand it's important for the coefficient. I understand that's the case. But my main aim is to support Hearts and look forward to them doing well.
Yeah, 100%. And with that in mind, you know, everything around the club at the moment, obviously you've mentioned that they will reap the rewards or hope to reap the rewards of Jamestown Analytics when it really kicks in. But all around the club, there seems to be a really feel-good factor at the moment. Foundation of Hearts, supporters getting on side with everything that's going on.
Yeah, the foundation, we've raised our members have raised £20.75 million as of today. It's a remarkable achievement, and the journey is just beginning. Tony Bloom talked about disrupting Scottish football. That's exactly what we're going to do. We've got a board meeting tomorrow. The foundation meet again tomorrow. That'll be a very happy board meeting. And understanding what's happening in the club and being part of that, trust me, we have exciting times coming, and we've got a great future, and there's a lot of good announcements to be forthcoming between now and the end of this year. So it's all positive, and we look forward to driving the club forward in our own way and supporting the club reach the heights that it deserves to be at.
I'm sure a number of supporters will be heartened by that message that you are bringing from that collective group, because you've done so much positive work. And of course, the ultimate positivity comes in the fact that maybe you're going to be looking at flights, you're going to be looking at venues, you're going to be looking at away days in Europe, which are always, you know, it builds the camaraderie. It's memories that fans will cherish forever and a day.
Absolutely. And the thing is, when you look at it, we've now, I think it's guaranteed 3 away games and 3 home games. The 3 away games, it's going to be quite an expensive end of year for Hearts supporters. There might be children out there not getting so much at Christmas this year because Hearts are qualifying for the Conference League. I'm pretty sure that the Hearts fans, like always, will dig deep and support the club. We look forward to the draw on Friday. We're not apprehensive about who we meet. We're excited about who we're going to meet, and we're excited to welcome them to Tynecastle and have a vibrant Tynecastle that gives what we all love, which is a fantastic atmosphere and exciting football. And we look forward to away journeys and supporting the various bars and hotels in the area with our hard-earned Scottish pound.
Graham, it's a really positive message that you've delivered today, not only for the future for Hearts, but of course, Scottish football as a whole. It's been a huge shot in the arm for our game, that result. Delighted to chat with you. Good luck for the future, and thanks for joining us.
All the best, Peter.